This is the world of Armoros.
The Great Fairy Fountain.
Armoros, it's if you haven't gotten it yet, it's the water level.
Oh. Okay.
It's not really doesn't really change a whole lot. Because it's not like we're going to go under like swimming or anything, but...
There's just wet surfaces now.
Yep. That's about the extent of it.
Arma A.
Because it's Armoros.
Well, but they couldn't think of like a more creative name for a villain, or just for a goon.
Because he is the like servant of Armoros, and he's using an arch. Like the other enemies are all whatever their boss is, and then the letter for what weapon they start with.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we did that in our culture? You're named after your dad and your favorite hobby.
Well, a lot of people are named like son on the end of their names.
Right. Well, no,
and then a lot of people.
I didn't mean in general. I meant like if our culture did that, like your name would be Jim Video Game, or like Jim Book, because you like to read.
Well, I think these are more of their jobs than their.
Oh. So.
I mean, I don't think this guy's hobby is grabbing an arch and beating up and invading Agent of God from destroying.
Okay, so your occupation. So you would be Jim Unemployed.
Jim Student. Prefer to think of that as.
Yeah, okay. So I'm named after my dad, so I'd still have my name that I have now. So I would be Cheech Warehouse.
Warehousington. I'm gonna steal his weapon.
And then...
These enemies are so... like, because it's like once you get the weapons away, they can do nothing. It's like they are done.
And yet they still fight you.
Oh, it actually hit me.
What kind... like, what's up with his face? It's like he has a...
He's made of water.
Foot for a face. Oh, wait, and that's...
And now I ate his soul.
Wait, those were points? Right? I can't remember those
score,
words.
yeah.
Score, okay. Score, points, whatever. Measurement of success.
Break this ammonite shell for some score.
Score some score.
It's playing Ride to Hell when you pick up drugs from fallen enemies, like, to make more money. Mm. And whenever you do, it'll say, scored some drugs.
Oh my gosh. English is so weird, or at least American English. You could score Coke, you can score a loaf of bread, or you could score in bed. I mean, like, all three of those...
Pac-Man.
Okay, so there's 4, then you could score. In a video game, so like, there's 4 different meanings.
Well, they're not really different meanings, they're just different contexts, because they're all pretty much the same meaning. You acquired an object, or a thing.
Well, no, like, score Coke means to snort it, not just acquire it.
No, that just means to acquire it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know?
Because that's what it means.
You in the business?
This means I got a hold of.
But scoring bread doesn't mean you acquire bread. You're just making cuts in the loaf of the bread.
But no, that is a different meaning, because that's actually a different word.
It's spelled different?
I believe so, yeah.
Time to check your info. Not because I'm doubting you, but I just want to learn.
Yeah, this is about the point in this game, too, where these random grunt enemies actually do kind of start to get challenging. Because every new version of these enemies gets a new attack.
Mm.
So basically every level, all three basic enemies have new moves.
Spelled the same. And you have a shield.
No, I have a veil.
You have a veil. Why would they call it a veil? It doesn't go anywhere near your face. Might as well call it a vase.
Yeah, these guys here, these guys who start with Gale, the G section of enemies, they especially get really tough after a while, because they gain all these mobility moves, and they actually get harder to fight when they don't have their weapons.
Really? Like, are they just faster?
Well, because they're really fast and they use this stupid charging attack, and they're not really too hard on their own. But when you get them in groups, it's like you constantly have to deal with them attacking you.
Mm.
So that's an optional area, but I'm not going to go down there because there's really nothing there.
An optional dead end. How nice. If they're going to make it, they might as well have something like worthwhile down there, right?
Well, there is, but it's not really anything worth getting. I think it's like it's like one of those. If you're going for collectibles, it's nice, but we really aren't, because we've already screwed that up anyway. If we have.
So is this the fight to end all fights for this world?
No, this is Azazel. This is the guy's world I was just in.
Oh. Ooh. Wait, now, then this is the fight that will either determine if he's harder later or
Yeah.
not? Okay. Because you fight his true form then.
Haha!
Nice.
Got him.
That was fast.
I think he might have been weak to what I had.
I'll finish you next time.
That, or I can't remember for certain, but they might preserve their health over multiple fights. So, like, if he was at low health last time that I fought him, even if I lost, will still take, like, only that much damage. It's pretty.
I want to throw bombs at the crack in the walls.
Well, you can break that open if you have the big gauntlets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's one of the only times in the entire game that's
My gamer senses are tingling. I've seen that somewhere before. See, playing a lot of video games makes you a well-rounded individual.
Yes.
I noticed something.
So if you see a waterfall, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Grab a chicken and fly through it?
Well,
Or put on my iron boots and
You're
go behind it to
close,
see if
but I
there's
was
a
going
ladder.
to say, yeah, check behind it is the answer I was going for.
See, the piece of heart behind the waterfall, you can either put iron boots on and see if there's a ladder,
Well, no, that's
or...
true of like all waterfalls, no matter the game. There's always something behind them. It's always hiding something. There's a secret chest behind there, or
an entrance.
I was gonna say, because yeah, remember Dark Souls 2? We that's where the whole entry to one of the boss arenas is behind the waterfall in Huntsman's Copse.
Yep.
I'm gonna steal your weapon, and then I'm gonna go fight this guy and steal his weapon.
Can enemies steal your weapon?
No, that would be cool though.
Because before you got a weapon, you would just use your fists, right?
Yeah.
So that's like the only time in the game where you actually use your fists?
No. I think you can get stuck with your fists. I think there's a way you can get stuck with your fists too. If I'm remembering correctly, there's like an achievement for beating so many people to death with your fists. Sorry, purifying.
Purifying people with your fists?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Fisticuff-based purification systems. He's naked.
He's got some tattoos. He's got some work done, bro. Have you ever considered getting a tattoo?
I would, and I like a lot of tattoo art. It's just one of those, I haven't really found anything I like enough to do it.
I don't know. It's kind of like back when I was in high school and college doing art and whatnot. I like to go back and look at the different pieces I've done.
See, look, sorry to interrupt you, water Nephilim. Different than the fire Nephilim.
Now
giant
it's
jellyfish.
a giant schlong underwater.
So continue with your tattoos.
Anyway, after looking at old pieces of artwork I've done,
Yeah.
I closed the book and put it away. Like, okay, that was nice, but I don't want to see it every day.
Yeah.
So, like, to have it on my body, be like, that's cool, but now I'm stuck with it. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't make the commitment. I think I'd probably get cold feet, like, a year after having it, and then I'm stuck with it, you know what I mean? Or not cold feet, because that means I didn't do it, but I just, yeah, sorry. Anyway. Kill him, Woody.
That's what I plan on doing.
It's like over the top. It's like you're fighting one of these 8 elite, like fallen angels that are like, you know, condemning humanity and just doing all these horrible things, and you just pummel them into the ground in like 5 seconds. Him, her, it.
Yeah, this is this one.
Okay.
And her and the green one, the purple one and the green one, are the ones that you really want to get their health down, because you fight them the last. So the more damage they are...
Yes or no, do you fight Lucifer?
No.
No. Okay. Does he fall in this game?
No.
Oh.
That's not part of this story. Not part of this story. God, I barely made that jump. Yay, more 2D platforming sections. See, I can fail here, but I think I get something if I stay on the top row of platforms the entire time. It's like Mario.
Yep.
I think we might have mentioned this in one of the. I think we might have mentioned this in one of the earlier videos too. There is an iPhone game of this, and this is the game. It's a 2D platformer. Okay, Nana is the little girl, if you remember her, who rides around on the little.
I sure don't, but thank you for reminding me. Wow, that's classy. El Shaddai OS.
Yep, and we get one of these giant flames, which give me lots of experience. Am I gonna die?
Almost. Okay, well, no, I typed in El Shaddai, and I just found, like, a bunch of, like, religious podcasts. Oh, that might be because I'm under... Yeah, whoops. Okay. I wasn't looking for games. I missed the Tron City already, Woody.
It's okay, this area's almost over. It's a really short level.
Is it going to be one of those things like one world per video of El Shaddai now?
It might start being like that pretty soon. It kind of feels like maybe they made the first half of the game when they still had lots of money and then they kind of ran out of money. Look at this video game puzzle. Or, like, this, it's such, like, a video game platforming problem of, like, you have to cross the water, so you have to jump on rocks. Playing Frogger. Still hard.
Wow, that's some pretty thin water. Or, not even water.
I think now if I had Gale, I could get
across. If you had Gale, good old Gale, she'd never let you down, Woody. Nope. Oh, you did. Nice.
Okay, so you have typically... You've thought this game is weird, correct?
Sure.
In many of the things that it does.
Yes.
Well... we're about to get to the weird part.
So if what I thought was weird wasn't as weird as what I'm about to witness...
Okay, I'll put it this way.
Like, are we talking like end of MGS2 AI kernel weird?
No, we're talking about... Okay, if you thought Tron might have been a little out of place...
Uh-huh.
Armoros is a little out of place, too.
Okay.
But first, I have to fight his stupid minions. Yeah, see that stupid little... I hate those long-range attacks.
The quick one that's like flying around.
Yeah, that one. Because they mess up your combos.
Like, I don't know. It seems like he should be making the noise like, woo! But he's not.
No! Go away!
It'd be cool if this was like No More Heroes, where Enoch could change his pants. You know, maybe he wanted to wear some khakis or some
sweatpants,
like stain resistant.
Well, you actually can change your costume.
Really?
Yeah, you can unlock new costumes, like that my cool bicycle Tron outfit.
Oh, okay.
You can unlock that. You can unlock different colors of armor.
Uh-huh.
For just the base armor, you can unlock a few completely new armor sets. You can unlock one that gives you invincibility.
Nice.
What about, like, can you unlock other character models?
No.
It'd be so cool if you could play this game as a swan.
Or as a Nephilim. Just, like, shrunk down to the same
You
size.
can play it as one of the corrupted fallen angels. Like that style of armor, like their black armor.
Uh-huh.
With the creepy eyeball phases.
Yeah. Wow, they got quite a bit of health.
Yeah, they do. So yeah, this is about the time where this stage is kind of like the ramp up in difficulty.
Do you recover at least some portion of your health over time? Or
No.
Okay.
Okay, I think this is what I wanted to, because I'm about to go fight a boss. And I think this is what I want for it. Love this move so much. It's so satisfying to do because the controller rumbles every time you hit.
You like that rumble feeling?
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the weird thing. It's gonna be a little weird.